Plaintiff Felicia Jefferson says the defendant pursued her on the internet because he thought her online photos were stunning. Felicia claims the defendant ended up taking advantage of her, and she's suing him today for loans, a car rental, and airfare. Defendant Rashad Thomas says Felicia is completely obsessed with sex, and she often portrayed herself as being more beautiful than she really is. Rashad insists he was never given a deadline for repayment.
Tell me what happened.
Rashad misrepresented himself. He really came to me like, he was a stand-up type of guy, a man that pays his debts, hardworking. He told me at the time he had like 3 jobs. He was really, on his grind. I'm a single mother of 3. My youngest son is bipolar, manic depressant, and I really cannot believe that he would really even take me through this just because I'm trying to be nice and was helping him out, and that he got me in court. This is ridiculous.
She actually has herself in court, but...
What do you want to give me some background about?
Yes, sir. Felicia, she's a sex-obsessed hood rat who just was upset because... I'm
not going to let you say that, sir.
Excuse me.
Do any name calling.
Okay. No disrespect to you, Judge. It's definitely, I'm just calling it like I see it.
That hood rat is a degrading term used toward women, and it's used toward women who they suggest have what might otherwise be called a low-life character.
Understood, Judge.
And so I'm not going to let you call the woman a low-life in here. So you say that she is a woman who has a bad character. How about that? Or describe specifically what you mean by that. Maybe you can give me some specific descriptions.
Absolutely. Basically, we met on Facebook, sir. Mm-hmm. She contacted me, so obviously she liked what she saw.
Really? That's not true.
I thought that definitely, she was a good-looking woman. We exchanged numbers. We began to talk and text. During that period of time, I had some unexpected college expenses for my daughter, as well as a change of career, which lent itself to me making less money. So I was strapped, to say the least. Myself and Felicia talked. She wanted to meet. I wanted to meet her as well. But at that time, I let her know this might not be the best time. Wanted to kind of put my best foot forward. First impressions are important. She reassured me that was no problem. She wasn't interested in the assets. She was interested in the man. So I said, okay, come on down. So she came down during my birthday. Previous to that, she asked me to buy an outfit, or she said she wanted to buy an outfit for me. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted. She started to name all these different off-brands that I didn't wear, which kind of took a couple points off on the class level for me. She came down, first thing she told me is some things had come up, she wasn't able to do it. Fine, I didn't have a problem with that. I noticed from the pictures that I saw, a lot of the pictures were more natural hair. She had big weave and this fur on, or faux, or whatever you want to call it.
Because never do I wear a big weave, and you know that.
Okay, but she did also tell me that, she wore the weave to cover up bald spots and things of that sort.
You are such a liar.
Go ahead, sir.
Like a liar.
To say the least, Judge, I was scared of what I was going to wake up next to.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. She came down. She left. After leaving, I kind of said, maybe this is not somebody that I want to deal with. About a week later, I had a bad truck accident. It was total. So I had to definitely get more on the grind in regards to getting another job and working.
Okay. Before we get into that, I'll let you get to the loans. And when you speak of the loans that you're alleging, or the car rental, or any of these other things you allege he owes you, I don't want any name calling. I don't want you to refer to him as some type of broke, woman leeching, bald, fake, simp. Don't do it. Now tell me about the loans and the car rental and the airfare you're suing about.
Okay, but before I say that, can I at least respond to some of what he said, because
Sure.
It was really untrue. Mm-hmm. For one, I am a hairstylist. I do not wear big weave. I am always classy, never trashy. first of all. Second of all, Rashad went on several of my pictures, because I do love to take pictures, and he put on there, "Oh, you are beautiful, you are stunning, I would love to meet you." It was not me coming after him as if I like what I saw. He is a nice looking guy, yes he is, but it was not the case. He came after me because I am a woman and I am beautiful, and he said that in my pictures.
That's not true.
He said it in my pictures.
Not important either.
He said it in my pictures on my Facebook. I do not have to, make up anything. If we can always go on Facebook and see. I still have them.
Let's get to the loans now.
So in December, which was his birthday, yes, I did go and visit him. He was complaining about money around that time, which was cool, because I still, like I said, he seemed like a real nice guy to me at the beginning. Everything was cool. A couple weeks later, or a week later, however, he did get into a really bad car accident. He had totaled his car, broke his phone, stuff like that. I felt bad. I sent him a phone, which I'm not even putting that, because I was just really trying to help Rashad out. I sent him a phone. I was helping him look for a car, because he didn't have a computer and stuff. So I was helping him. I was sending him, text messages on Craigslist. I was taking time out of my day and my children to help him look for a car. So in January, I come back. We had a good time while I was there. I go back home in January. We still were talking on the phone and stuff. I got my income tax. I filed my taxes, so I had some extra money. Rashad still hadn't gotten a car.
How much did you loan him?
I loaned him initially. I loaned him $700.
$700. This was when?
This was January 28th. Was when I sent it to him, and it cost me.
The next time you loaned him any money?
The next time was on my birthday, February 7th. He asked me to borrow $150, but I only had $145 in my purse. So I gave him that, and he told me he was going to give that back to me that Friday.
$145. Any other loans?
I had to rent a car because he did not have a car. I also had to get an upgrade because he's tall.
For?
Because he did not have any transportation.
Well, you rented it for him.
Right, basically.
Not at all, Judge.
Basically, he had no transportation.
It was her birthday. She rented the car so she could get around.
Okay, how long did you keep it?
I kept the car for 5 days, okay? I also have proof that I did not utilize the car. Rashad did. He dropped me off to my clients because, as I stated, I am a hardworking woman.
Did he agree to pay you for the car rental?
No, he did not agree.
Well, then you can't sue him for something that he didn't agree to pay that you put in your name.
All right.
The $145 in February, he agreed it was a loan.
To pay me back that Friday,
$700 in January, he agreed it was a loan.
Yes, and it was.
All right, what's the airfare for?
The airfare, because I live in New York City. I'm working on my career. I had to fly to Buffalo to file the case, and I had to pay for that. And had he not did this to me, if he just would have just paid me my money like he said he would, I would not have incurred that cost.
Consequential cost of the breach. So we'll have to determine first whether he breached the agreement before I can give you money that is a consequence of that breach. Sir?
Yes.
Tell me about the loans and the. Well, let's start with the loans.
Okay. I do agree. She did offer to give me $700. The thing was, I had stopped contacting Felicia after the second time that she came. I didn't think it was going anywhere. I was too focused on what I needed to do.
But
this happened to be after you borrowed the money?
No.
Yes.
No.
Before?
Before I borrowed the money.
Okay.
This is the serious part of it.
Okay.
She called me for 2 to 3 weeks. I didn't answer the phone. I didn't answer the text. She said she needed closure. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to give her some closure. I think we come from 2 different places. I don't think this is going to work out. That's that. Every reason I gave her for her closure, there was a rebuttal. So what I said earlier to you and that you let me know about, that's what I said to her. I'm thinking it's going to close the door. She's going to be upset, but it'll be done. If anything, the pursuit became more.
Let's get to this money.
Excuse me.
When did you borrow the money?
I borrowed the money. Well, the reason why I'm saying this, Judge, is because the reason why the money was even offered was because she was supposed to come down for her birthday. She was supposed to stay in a hotel. But for some reason, the hotel fell through, and she was calling me to see if she could stay with me. I told her I didn't think that was right. We were sexually active. I don't want to lead you on. She said, that's all right. We're grown. I don't have any expectations. Maybe I can help you get closer to your goal and you have some more time. I have this lump sum of money. I can give you something to get you close to your goal. I didn't ask for the money. In fact, I asked her, I tried not to contact her.
Did you agree to repay?
Yes, I did. I agreed to repay.
Then all this talk, sir.
I apologize.
So what's your defense to not meeting your obligation under the contract?
Well, first of all, the $700 was supposed to be we had no deadline for the payment. We did speak about a possible month, which was July of this year, that I was supposed to start paying the $700 back. The $145 I was supposed to pay back within a week. Something did come up, and I didn't. But what I did do is, because she had spoke about this furniture she had in the garage that she was supposed to be trying to give away, I let her know that you should probably sell it. I found somebody to sell the furniture for her. The furniture was $500. In fact, I got some money into her hands. I know it wasn't the whole $700.
What else did you do for her?
What else did I do for her?
Yes, that it?
Probably.
All right. How much did she tell you she was going to deduct from the loan?
She didn't tell me anything.
Oh. Did you tell him thanks for the help?
I told him thank you. I really appreciate
There it is. You got your thanks. What else you want? She didn't agree to deduct anything, sir, so you still have that contract.
No, and that's understandable. I'm not denying that.
All right.
The reason why
saying I'm a good guy, I helped her. So
I'm saying she helped me, I helped her too. It's a friendship.
But that wasn't part of the contract. $700. He says it was due in July. Is that true?
We didn't really get up a date, but he knew.
You didn't give a date?
Yeah, we didn't have a set date. What really made it an issue is when he cut off.
Did he pay you anything?
No, he made several arrangements. I have audio where he made.
Oh, well, let me hear what you have.
Got some New Year's resolutions for this next year that I'm trying to pay you. My circumstances did get messed up, and I wasn't able to stay to my word. But what I am trying to do is trying to rectify that and pay this debt. You did me a favor. I'm trying to give you the money back. I haven't told you I wasn't going to pay you the money.
All right.
Because I wasn't.
Judgment for the plaintiff. I heard him say that he was trying to get you the money. And sir, you're a good talking guy. You sound professional, even on the phone calls. You don't sound abusive toward the woman. You don't curse. You don't do anything. You make a good professional con man. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Hood rat, never have I ever in my life been a hood rat. I helped him from the kindness of my heart, even though I'm a single mother.
But you also put it all over Facebook with the audios and stuff.
Yes, I did.
That's the only reason you didn't get your money.
Yes, I did.
At this point is because you tried to make it a public matter, and we could have handled it.
It is a public matter, and you're lame. So now we got it on TV. You're lame. I'm done.
And you're fake.